Y'all ready to talk that shit? Because we are.
Yeah, I'm a Raider, Oakland Raider. From the Bay to LA to Las Vegas. I'm a player, a boss player. If you with me, pop your collar, shake them haters. I'm a Raider, Oakland Raider. From the Bay to LA to Las Vegas. I'm a player, a boss player. If you with me, pop your collar, shake them haters.
I'm from the city of Sac, rapping silver and black. Word to honcho, give me the strap. The realest is back. Stupid chop with some silly attached. Eye for an eye, fuck it man, give me a patch. I'm a Raider, Oakland, LA, Vegas, Jalen, Kenyon, Jacobs, Ragus. Man, bread dog, we litty. The shine with the speed, Edwards with the 50-50. Yeah, this that silver and black field. Abram in the box, I'm Merrick in the backfield.
Yep. What's really good, man? Shout out to the nation. Shout out to everybody already here in the comment section. I appreciate you guys. Kind of a new segment, Midday Matinee. You know, we putting on movies daily. You know what I mean? So I said, hey, why not do something? We got coffee and convo. We got the late night shows we do. Why not do something called, Midday Matinee? There we go, man. I got my brother, my little bro, Hammer's house in the building. Shout out to my dog. What's good with you, King?
What up, nation? What's good, everybody?
Yes, sir. Our brother will be pulling up in a second. Wasted. He's out of town moving around, so I know he's going to be probably in the whip coming on to talk with us, but he will be here in a second, man. So we will have 3 of the horsemen in the building. I know Andy's running around ragged out in Oakland today. Shout out to little bro out there in the town. What it do, man? Shout out to the nation, man. Top beats in the building. Cane Town, Albert, Valerie, Pirate Raider, Robert. Man, what's good with everybody, man? Make sure you guys wipe them feet, hit them thumbs up. You're not subscribed to both channels, man. What are you guys waiting for, man? Hit that subscribe button. You know what I mean? We're on our way to 15K. Hammer's house is on his way to 5K. Man, we on our way to doing some great things over here, man. So hit that subscribe button. We're going to talk all Raiders football today, the Vegas trip, Ahern Hotel, the flag football game. You know what I mean? We're going to talk about it all. This is going to be another Q&A, you guys. It is very slow in the news right now. So whatever questions you guys want to get in, this is y'all show. Shout out to Titan, man. He letting it be known he here in the flesh as well. You know what I'm talking about? But this is y'all show, man. So get your questions in. That's what this one is about. I appreciate you guys for all stopping in, man, and rocking with us today. We're already almost at 200. Appreciate y'all, man. Let's get to it, man. Hammer, how's your day, King?
Chilling, man. Just trying to relax before I go in. I got like another, hour and 15 minutes. I think I'm doing 12 hours tonight. So.
Oh my God, bro. I know you out here whooped, huh?
A little bit. Well, I didn't go to bed till 6 this morning. Chill out.
Oh my God.
Now this one all of a sudden is ready to turn up. A little pain in the ass.
It be like that. Mine done fucked up my whole house this morning, bro. Mud everywhere.
Jesus.
Couch, walls. We had to go in there and do all kind of extra shit, man. Shout out to the dogs of the Raidernation, man. Shout out to everybody. Thor, what's good with you, King? Barbecue start time Wednesday, 27th, changed to 1 p.m. I won't be there yet, Thor. I don't land until I believe 3 or 4. So I'll definitely reach out to you ASAP once I touch down. I know Hammer gonna be there early Wednesday.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. So hey, I'll be there a little later. I know I got to go check in at the Ahern. For those who don't know, 300 West Sahara. Make sure you guys pull up on Ahern on Thursday and Friday to come rock with the Horsemen. We have a new name, you guys. We haven't put it out there yet. I feel like you know what? No, we'll wait on it, man. You know,
all keep asking. I'm like,
yeah, all 4 of us ain't here, so it makes no sense to reveal it yet. But we're gonna get that out here soon. I promise in the next few days, you guys will hear about what we got going on with the new name. But for now, you know what I mean, the Horsemen will be at Ahern Hotel Thursday and Friday during the draft. You guys come rock with us, and potentially Saturday also. And then Friday morning, 11 o'clock a.m. Flag football game at All American Park, I believe. I think that's the one you got, Thor, right? All American Park in Las Vegas. I will have more details, address, everything for it coming up soon. I got to put some flyers together. It's been crazy, man. It has been crazy. Record prediction 17-0, BB2. 17-0, man. Why not?
Relax.
Why not? 17-0, man.
Albert's asking, I may have asked Hammer already, but what kind of gel time before the Raiders run smoothly? Like I said, OTAs start tomorrow. I give it a couple. I probably give it until maybe week 2, week 3, because we know what the preseason is going to be like. 2 games. Actually, we get an additional one now with the Hall of Fame game, but we're not going to see our main guys out there the whole damn time. So I say after week 2, week 3, we'll really see that this team is clicking on all cylinders, most definitely.
There you go. BB, I'll say 13 or 12-5. 12-5 to me is the bottom of the barrel, and then I'm gonna say 13-4 is the ceiling. That's what I got. That's what I got. Yeah, definitely. Shout out to Neff Titan over there, man. Getting to it, man. That's my guy. Shout out to Raider Critique, man. What's good with you, my guy? Foxdale was in the building. What do y'all think about the Bradbury rumors? I think they're just rumors. Look, I mean, at the end of the day, we talked about Bradbury potentially being a Raider. Then we went out and got Anthony Averett. We went out and traded for Rock Ya-Sin. I don't know if you want to pick up that kind of money and put that towards the books this year. And why would you want to part with any draft capital? Zeke is already mad about losing that second this year. So I just don't see us losing any. Look, if the Giants take a future draft pick, I'll think about it. I think, what are the Giants? Are they like 10 million, 12 million that they'd have to pay for that? He's like 20 million old this year, right?
Something like that, yeah.
So I think we pay about 8, maybe somewhere around there. I mean, look, for the potential of a guy like Bradbury to come in and be that number 1 guy, I love it. But I don't want to lose any draft capital moving forward. And we're already paying a lot of guys. We still got to pay Hunter. We still got to pay DC. That's just a lot to go out and trade for James Bradbury. I want to see our young guys. I want to see what these guys can do. I'm very excited about Averett. I'm excited about Rock Ya-Sin. And I'm excited to see what Mullen can do now, knowing he got a little fire up under his ass with these young guys that came in. You know what I mean? So we shall see. Hit them likes, yeah, man. Wipe them feet, y'all. Hit them thumbs up. If you guys aren't subscribed to the channels yet, man, hit them subscribe button real quick too. I got to do a few things, man. Shout out to my hometown of Sacramento, man. I see there was another mass shooting. 16 people were hit. No, 6 people. Well, yeah, 6. Was it 16 people were hit?
16 hit, 6 dead. Yeah. Yeah.
So shout out to my city, man. We have to do better, man. This is the reason why I moved my sons and my wife out of my city, man. It's sad as hell, man, to see this. Just a few weeks ago, I believe another man went in there to a church and shot his wife and his kids. And then before then, it's just every day is something, man. Look, every ghetto is the same everywhere. I'm not going to make it look like my city is worse than anybody else's, but it's just sad, man, to see this. And, growing up out there in South Sacramento, this was a daily occurrence, man. It's sad, man. You know what I mean? So I'm praying for the families. I'm praying for the people that lost their lives, just everybody involved, man. My prayers out to my city of Sacramento. We have to do better, man. I seen the video where some guys were fighting outside of a club, and then it turned into just boop, boop, boop. You know what I mean? Like, this shit happens way too easy. It's sad, man. So prayers out to my city. Also, man, one more thing. Shout out to Chuck McKenzie, man, one of the subscribers on the channel, one of our Raider brothers. He hit me up in my inbox. He said that he found out one of his great nieces, she's very young, was diagnosed with leukemia last night. His family is dealing with this real heavy right now. I think her name is Pipper. They call her Pipper, I believe. Prayers out to her and Chuck and their family, man. I'm praying for you guys, bro. I pray that she gets through that and she, you know what I mean, is right back to normal, man. You know what I mean? God is good, bro. I think he's going to have his hands around you and your family, my brother. So shout out to you and Pipper, man. KG, I appreciate you on the super sticker. A lot going on in the nation right now, you guys. It's a lot deeper than just football and all that. When our brothers and our cities and our, go through it, man, we go through it. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody, man, that's going through something right now. For real, man. It's a cold world we living in. You just got to bundle up, man, and keep your family close, man. That's just what it's about. Let me see. Shout out to Halo, man. My bro's in the building. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
Like, y'all know what we did. Y'all know what we did for the month of March on my channel. everything we got through super chats and everything, we're going to be donating majority of the proceeds to the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society for one of my subs, one of the dudes that definitely helped me build this shit up. Beantown Breakdown. He covers Boston sports teams and was diagnosed with leukemia recently. He's going through treatment and everything, kicking cancer's ass. But last month we did some big things for him. So
that's dope.
Once that money comes in, majority of the proceeds are going to Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. So there you guys go.
And I want you guys to know as well, the St. Jude's run up that we did last month, other people kept donating behind the scenes. So this month, I'm going to have you guys, I'm going to do a film. I'm going to film it, me walking in and handing over the money. So I want you guys to know too, that we waited a little bit because I had a few other people that actually donated a good amount of money as well. And then YouTube kind of played me. My brothers know the game. Yeah. They low-key played me this past month, bro. Like played me. So when we get paid, basically what I'm going to do is before I head out to Vegas, you guys will see me walk into St. Jude's, handing over a nice little check, man. You know what I mean, for St. Jude's Children's Hospital, man. So shout out to everybody else that helped Beantown, you know, and the St. Jude's charity. And we're going to be doing some great things here in the near future as well with charities and the organizations. My brother, Wasted Talent, had a great idea this morning about trying to do something for my hometown of Sacramento. So I think we're going to try and put something together here again soon, charitable shit-wise. You know what I mean? Like, you know how we do. We love to raise awareness. And we love to help whoever we can around us that's going through some things. So shout out to everybody, man, in the chat. Shout out to everybody who always helps, even if it's not even if you don't even donate monetarily wise, just sharing it and letting people know what we're doing. That means everything to us, man. It really does. Yep. Shout out to Ralph for the super sticker. I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you so much. Thank you, Docs, for the shout out. It's Raider Mac, bro, and I like head screwed up. It's Piper. Okay, so you spelled Pipper. It was P-I-P-P. So I thought it was Piper. Shout out to Piper. My bad, man. Thank you. There you go, man. Shout out to Piper. Our prayers are with you, Princess. This is facts.
Definitely.
Let me see. We got one more super in here, and then we're going to get to it. Shout out to my brother, Raider Cortez, man. As always, man. Appreciate you, my brother. Appreciate you, King. My God, man. As always. But yes, we're going to be doing a lot of charity work here in the near future, you guys. I'm actually excited. I get to sit down with my brothers in the flesh, and we can put stuff down on paper and really get to going to work within the community, man. Like, that's one of my big things. Like, eventually, you guys, I love doing this podcast. I love doing these things, but eventually I would love to step away and be able to do groundwork on the streets. Like that's what my dream is with this shit, to eventually do my nonprofit and be on the ground running every day. You know what I mean? So, you know, that's another reason why it's a blessing to have all these young guys that are doing their thing right now. Our brother Andy, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got a lot of young guys on the way. EC, Pharaoh, you know what I mean? A lot of guys on the way up. Eventually, man, I want to really step away, man, and be able to really put the groundwork in, man. You know what I mean? So, shout out to my guys. Wasted, where you at, my brother?
I'm in the car. Cheer competition again this weekend. My daughter, both of my girls went, so we just waiting on the results. So I'd rather be in the car than in there hearing all that loud music.
Facts.
You already know, man.
You good though, bro? It sounds good, and it ain't glitching or nothing. So you Gucci.
Yeah.
Let me see. Doc's Hammer, what did you boys think of last night's show? Oh man, I loved it, bro. I got to actually watch Stone Cold fight. I thought he was just gonna come out and just stun KO. Like, they had a real match, like not even just a no holds bar match, bro. They were running around the whole building on some wild shit. So shout out to Stone Cold, 50 plus years old. Said, you know what, I'm about to go out here and put on a clinic, man. Shout out to him. And I got to watch a Stone Cold match live with my sons. That meant so much to me, man. Like, we always watch all the old school shit, you know what I mean? All the Attitude Era. My sons are like, man, we wish we could watch him live. We got to watch that last night. That shit was so fire, man. So shout out to WrestleMania. It's going to be very hard to beat day one. I don't know how they do it, especially with Cody Rhodes coming back. American Nightmare, that was fire as hell as well. That was a classic match.
Yes,
with him and
Seth Rollins match.
Oh,
yes, sir.
So, hey, I want to see what it looks like today, man. Shout out to everybody here. Mex Raider, yo, Google be bugging. I don't know how to buy my membership. The link is up top, brother. It's up top. Just hit the link up top. It's pinned up there. It's the easiest way to go up there, but you're still a member. You're still a member, King. You still got the thing next to you. You a member. Shout out to Halo. Doc's hammer and wasted in the place to be, chilling on the couch on a Sunday afternoon, watching my bros, just jamming the Raiders news. Hey, I'm gonna be honest. There's only so much Raider news that we can talk about. I have not talked to my brothers about, the recent developments. I mean, there really ain't nothing else to talk. I mean, what we gonna talk about? Nick Mullins. I mean, are we gonna talk? Bringing back Jonathan Hankins on a 1-year deal. There's only so much we can talk about. I'm gonna say something right now. If we can get Andy on here, what do y'all think about revealing our new name?
Get him to pull up right now. Let's do it. I can't wait.
What do you think about? What do you think about that? You want to do it, Wasted, or you want to hold off? What you want to do?
I don't know, man. I mean, it's a little abrupt, isn't it?
Everybody's itching for this shit, though, bro. Like, many people have been
listen.
asking me in my lives, left and right, what is it? What is it? I'm like, fuck, I can't tell y'all shit right now.
Yo, you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I guess so. Okay, there we go.
Yo, where you at? When you gonna be at the house?
So for those that are in the chat right now, if you guys are subbed to the channel,
we're
sub
thinking
to Hammer's
about
House,
unveiling the name
this
on the live
coming
right
month. I was talking about this the other day, and we're starting it already.
We wasting a hammer on right now.
For the month of April, we're donating. Whatever we get, super chats, all that stuff.
Yeah.
We're going to be raising awareness for Autism Acceptance Month and Autism Awareness Month. So majority of the proceeds for this coming month are going to the Autism Society. I put it up on a whole bunch of the Raider group pages. I put it up in the community post as well. I have it up on IG. Let's light the shield up blue for the month of Autism Awareness Month, Autism Acceptance Month. Let's get this shit going, y'all.
There you go. So Andy said he'll be here in about 5-10 minutes. He's on his way back.
Let's go.
We all have to agree on this, though. I don't know. Wasted seems a little up in arms with it. I don't know. Look.
No, I'm not up in arms. You know what I wanted to do? I wanted to wait before we had the new intro and all of that. But this is the way to do it, man. This is how we do everything, man, on the fly, and it tends to work better that way. So, listen, man, majority rules, man.
We gotta get with nephew today, man. We gotta get with Digi and have him put together a new joint.
Purple Rain in the building. Purple Rain.
Shout out to Ty the Raider, man. Watched for the first time in 15 years. Epic. Shit was crazy, bro.
I haven't watched a WrestleMania probably since Stone Cold's last one when The Rock beat him.
19 years ago.
19 years ago.
Shit.
Yep.
Wait, no, I watched one after that, but I really wasn't really that. It was one I watched, I can't remember, but that was the last one I vividly remember, and it was great to watch the rattlesnake come back out and show these young fellas what it's really about.
Hey, when he came out with the 2 knee braces, I knew smoke was about to be presented.
Yes, sir. You know what I mean? That's ass kicking right there, baby.
But one thing that was funny about Stone Cold, bro, he didn't take his shirt off, so you could tell he's probably out of shape.
The cop that was with me was like, nah, he's keeping that shirt on to promote that shit. I'm like, I highly doubt that. That's why he kept the shirt on.
Nah, bro. And he definitely had that shit on. He's probably looking like when Will Sasso used to do him on Mad TV.
Bruh.
You remember the comedian used to make fun of him on Mad TV?
Yep.
Hell yeah. Hey, Cardo. So basically, bro, we wanted another creative name. We wanted something that wasn't tied to the horse, kind of the Broncos, the Colts, the Cowboys. We wanted to do something more Raider-esque.
And also not get sued by WWE.
There you go. And not get sued by Vince McMahon because, he loves his shillings.
Yes, sir.
He loves his shillings. So,
my God. Yo, I'll pull back up in a minute. I'm going to go fucking take this little fucker out.
All right, bet.
Listen, we didn't need to be styling and profiling to the bank. And then they come out and give us a chop across the chest like Ric Flair. Ah!
Yeah, facts.
No more Four Horsemen. That's it.
No Four Horsemen. So I feel you though, bro. I know it'd be good to have the intro together, have some stuff. I feel like, man, at this point, why not, man? Build it up now. Build it up, get it moving. People familiar with it. So by the time we get out there, we know what's up. I wanted to promote it a little bit before we got to Ahern anyway, because I'm gonna call Brody and see if we can try and get that this thumbnail that we're working on somewhere outside the building and somewhere in, you know what I mean? Like, I want to promote this shit the right way, bro.
It's already done, bro. All we need is the thumbnail. We just send it to them. We spoke actually Friday night. So they're doing promotion on their end as well. So we good to go. All we got to do is send it over to them, you know?
Yeah. I'm gonna work on that. I'm working on that today.
I didn't want to say anything, you know what I mean? Because to them, because I didn't want to send the Four Horsemen thing over. I almost did, and I was like, wait a minute, we changing it. So I fucked up. But it's going to be exciting, man. I can't wait to get out there and like really touch base with the nation, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun, bro.
It's a long time coming, man. It really is, man. After COVID, there are a lot of people that haven't really gotten out into a setting like this, man. Yeah. And we get to be, you know, it's not the first time, because last year we had people and fans in the seats, but this is the first time where people really feel comfortable, and it's going to be a great time, man. Yeah,
no facts, man. Shout out to Jesse, man. Yes, you guys, y'all were crazy with it yesterday with the merch. I appreciate every single one of y'all. If you guys get a chance to, you want to support some Oak Las Vegas stuff, go to Oaklosvegas.com. Some cool stuff over there, shirts, beanies, shorts, look, joggers, the whole shebang bang, bags, backpacks, the whole shebang, man. So go to Oaklosvegas.com if you guys would like to support some of the merch. Shout out to everybody on Twitter and Facebook also who are watching right now. I appreciate you guys as always. I got my brothers Wasted on here and Hammer. If you guys want to get your comments in the comments section, pull up over here to YouTube. Just change over, you know what I mean? And we can get them in. I can't watch every platform at the same time. It's kind of tough. You know what I mean? So if you guys can come over here and rock with us, definitely. You see Hammer, man. He over there walking the dog. Look, Titan pissing all over. He pissing all over cones and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Hammer, that was real fucked up, man. Somebody's gonna go put their cone out to say they parking space and get a whole a handful of piss.
That was some real Bronx. That was some real Bronx shit. Like that was some real
facts.
Not my problem.
Typical New York asshole.
Fuck, I hate the Bronx. Get over here.
Let me see. Mornings, y'all lit when y'all live. Jesse, man, shout out to you, my brother. Let me see. Yes, we getting lit, Gabe. 300 Ahern, the 28th, the 29th, and potentially the 30th as well. 300 West Sahara, Ahern Hotel, you guys. Come rock with us during the draft. I know the draft starts around 4 or 5, I think. We'll be there a little early, just setting up. Anybody want to just come through, have some drinks, and come vibe with us? It's going to be a family affair, you guys. This isn't going to be one of those situations where you walk in and it's just awkward. This is family. This is family. Come through, shake hands, hug, all that good shit. You know what I mean? Like that's what we here. That's what we here for. It's going to be more of a family barbecue, man. More of a family reunion type of get down, because this is the first time I get to literally physically see my brothers in physical form. So this is actually like a family barbecue type shit. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? So it's really going to be fun, man. 300 West Sahara, Las Vegas, Nevada, Sahara, tomato, however you want to say the shit. You know what I mean? And the flag football game, once again, you guys, 11 a.m. All-American Park, Friday morning of the draft. So make sure you guys come through and rock with us. Little Brody's in the building.
Oh, shit. The Raider Gordon Fisherman is in a place.
Hey, so while we got everybody in the building real quick, I want to retire this clip. I love this song. I like Digi did his thing for it. But right now, you guys, we're not ending the show, you guys. Okay. So you don't have to leave. All right. This is gonna be the last time you guys hear the Four Horsemen.
Farewell to Demon Time.
Farewell to Demon Time. And we're gonna be releasing the new one here soon. Now that we got the fours in the building, let's wrap this up.
That the mere mention of their name inspires reverence, caution, and maybe even fear. Of course, I'm talking about the Four Horsemen.
We'll be right back.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace to the fours, man. Hey, I know Andy's happy because he hates his face on that thumbnail. So I know he's excited to get a new one. Hey, to be honest with you guys, we need Devontae Adams in this. We need Chandler Jones in this. Like, we need all these new players in this new intro of ours, right? You know what I'm saying? So I think it's a perfect time before the season comes to upgrade and do something different. I mean, do you guys want to talk about this new name and how we're going moving forward? I know, look, I know we don't have a thumbnail. I know we don't have an intro yet. Everything's in the works, okay? Everything's in the works right now. But I think this is dope. I think the idea is better. Like I said, it's more Raider-esque. You know what I mean? It's more, you can't, horsemen, donkeys, colts, cow. Nah, man. We better than that. We better than that. We Raiders. You know what I'm saying? Mount Shieldmore, man. Mount Shieldmore. You know what I mean? The 4 heads on Mount Rushmore, Mount Shieldmore, man. Our thumbnail is going to have our 4 heads on there. It's going to be a bunch of goats on the mountains just hanging off the goat. Like, bro, this shit's going to be crazy.
Yo, they don't even understand, man. The only thing is if I can make one suggestion, if we don't come up with a more fire beat than that, we need to keep that beat, man. I love it.
Hey, we can keep it.
I love that beat, man. I'm sorry.
We can keep it. We can keep it. But yeah, I like that because the music is fire, bro. It's fire. Yeah. Hey, Digi did this thing with that. But Mount Shieldmore, you guys, just think about Mount Rushmore. The 4s on there. We still gonna be the 4s. We can still use the 4s because there's 4 of us. The 4 heads on the Mount Rushmore. Mount Shieldmore, you guys. So anytime y'all see us in the building, it's the Shields, man. Mount Shieldmore.
And what's the name? What's the name of the show?
Oh, the show is called Goat Talk. Goat Talk. TAWK. TAWK. Goat Talk.
Talk. Like we from Boston.
Talk. So from now on, Mount Shieldmore, and the show will be called Goat Talk. And you can call us the Shields if you want. That's cool. I like that name as well. Call us the Shields. But it is Mount Shieldmore. There you go. Let me see. Shout out to David Solis. My brother Doc's channel helps me get through my day at work. Keep it up, my boy. Raidernation. Shout out to Andy. David, we appreciate you, my brother. Definitely, my guy. Shout out to my dog, bro. It's a blessing, man, to be able to affect people's lives in a positive way, man. So shout out to you, my guy. And then let me get one more super in. Run it back one more time. I know, bro. That shit is crazy, bro. That shit is crazy. Let me see. Wasted got the beats. Facts, bro. He definitely does. Look at Sarah. She said, Calfee. There you go. Definitely keep the music. All right, I think we have to keep the music.
We keeping Demon Time?
I think we have to stay on Demon Time, bro.
Demon Time is insane, bro. Like it's gonna be too hard to find something to top that shit, bro. That shit is insane.
Go Talk, BB2. Go Talk. Mount Shieldmore. Yes, Dangerfield. Mount Shieldmore, my brother. Let me see. Love the show for sure. My guy, we appreciate you, man. Hey, I'm thinking in my head right now, right? Because look, it's very quiet. Do you guys think that the next moves that we make are really going to be post-June?
Yes.
Yeah, I do. Because they haven't gotten Derek out of the way yet.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Had they gotten Derek out of the way, I feel like they would have been able to move in a more aggressive manner. But now they're kind of letting the market come to them because some of these guys with these contracts that were asking for $10, $11 million, shit gonna be looking real $7 million-ish the longer this go.
Yeah.
So that's probably the way they should go. And I'm glad they tied up their camel. You know what I mean? In the month of Ramadan, I don't mean to talk about the Quran, but it says in the Quran, trust in Allah, but for surely tie up your camel. And what the Raiders did was they tied up their camel by going to get Deron Harmon. So if they were to go out and miss on Tyrann Mathieu, they have a starting guy back there.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But it gives them the latitude going forward to stand firm on that and go and get him if he's available. And I love that move.
Definitely. And I wanted to read this to you guys because I shout to my brother Scout, man, as always, putting out fire content and putting great things up. I wanted to read this stat real quick, you guys. Hold on.
Mount Cushmore, I'm dead.
Mount Cushmore.
Hey man, it's the GOAT talk on Mount Shieldmore, man.
Yep, Mount Shieldmore, bro. Shout out to my boy, man. This is Scout. If you guys don't know, Tristan Kuhn on Twitter. In his 2 seasons, 28 games under Patrick Graham, Raiders outside linebacker Kyler Fackrell has combined for 14.5 sacks, 77 tackles, 19 tackles for a loss, 22 QB hits, an interception, a TD, 2 pass breakups, and 2 forced fumbles. In his 4 seasons elsewhere, 58 games, he recorded 9 sacks, 85 tackles, 13 tackles for a loss, 24 QB hits, 2 pass breakups, and 2 forced fumbles. So basically, in the 2 seasons that he played under Patrick Graham, kill shot, man. Like this guy, bro, like there was a reason why he went to the Raiders, why he came to us, and why Patrick Graham probably went out and sought to bring him back. This guy thrives under Patrick Graham. A great stat that Scout brought up. I love it, man. Shout out to Scout for always doing his homework.
Yes, sir.
That's big. 2 seasons, 14.5 sacks. One of those years, I think it was, didn't he have 10.5 sacks in one of those seasons?
Yeah. He
But
went crazy with the Giants one year, man. That was. Go ahead, Andy. I'm my bad, brother.
no, it's good. What I was gonna say is those years, same with Jonathan Hankins, Graham was just a positional coach. He was just D-line linebackers coach. So it wasn't like Patrick Graham was running his defense with those guys. But yeah, I mean, it shows though. Patrick Graham got a big influence on these guys' play.
Hey, did you break down? Oh, I didn't watch it last night. You broke down Patrick Graham's defense last night?
I just put up the formations that we could be using. If you want, I could share the screen right now.
Yeah. Put it up. I want to see what you did. Now that makes sense. Now this makes sense.
Yeah, I saw somebody else put something up.
You mean the 3-5-3? That shit was fire. What you talking about?
Hey, that 3-5-3 defense was insane, but that was
that shit, boy. Oh my god.
Bro,
that 3-5-3 is a shit.
Hey, that shit was hilarious, bro.
There's no possible way that you could have ever played a down of football and put that bullshit up. Ever in life.
He's coming after you. Watch.
That shit was Maniac McGee, bro. Hey, when Sean sent that to me, I said, hold on. I had to tell Sean, like, bro, that makes no sense. Like, hold on, bro.
Bro, the alignment was all fucked up. The dude had fucking what's his face playing linebacker. Since when did Nate Hobbs turn to a linebacker? Like, bro, what the fuck?
Playboy, ask Sean what I said when he I showed Andy what I said when he sent it.
That shit was ridiculous.
I was just like, bro, it doesn't really make much sense, but whatever, my dude.
No,
you know what I mean?
So I just made this shit. I just made that little 3-4, and then the a little dime package. It's pretty simple.
Let me see that dime package. So you got Chandler on the edge, you got Max on the edge with Nichols in the middle. At linebacker, you got both. You got Brown and Devon Diablo. I love that.
Pass coverage guys.
Yeah, bro, I love that defense.
Telling y'all, Nichols is going to feast, man. Watch. Nichols is going to have a solid fucking year.
Bro, that dime package is beautiful, bro. Like to have Nate, Rocky Sin, Avery, and Mullen on the field with Harmon and Merrick.
Well, it's like, I mean, you got to have that when you're facing the Chiefs and the Chargers, right? When they're going to spread them all out wide, they're going to put their tight end, their third receiver out there. Like, you got to do this. Like, you can't just have you can't just have Denzel Perryman there. Like, essentially what you're doing is that you're taking out one D lineman and Denzel Perryman to put in Mullen and just have one less rusher,
Yeah.
So,
and the good thing about this leaves them the latitude to defend the run as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they don't have to go and call a timeout and get out of the formation because they have guys that are very, very versatile in this formation.
And you're right. We're rarely going to be in the dime, but when we play against teams that spread it out like that, like Andy said,
this is a sub package.
Yes,
this is not a base defense.
Yeah.
This is a sub package. This is, if you want to talk about what we're going to be in, we're going to be in the 3-4, we're going to be in the classic, we're going to be in the nickel, bro. Like this is what you'll see a lot. I mean, and this is
keep that nickel up real quick. Keep that nickel up. See, I even like that front four. Like, bro,
front four is fucking beast right there.
I like that
right now. That has to be our front four, right?
Yeah, but I like that.
And you know the crazy thing? People are like, oh, well, we're not gonna, bro. You're in your sub packages way more than you are in your base defense nowadays. The way offenses are running shit now, you're so pass heavy. You have to be in a sub package almost. You're almost never in your base defense. So this will happen more often than you think.
Yeah. So what do y'all think about this? Because I got a lot of shit yesterday for having Abram in there.
I was just about to ask you about that, but having him at the will, why the fuck not? Like again,
bro.
And shout out to Andy.
Stopping the run. Bro,
Yeah, shout out to Andy on the tape that he did for that Browns game when he was breaking down game film of Abrams in the box.
Yeah,
this right here, he's another one that's gonna fucking thrive in this defense playing the will linebacker position.
What?
He can cover anything from the line of scrimmage to 12 yards back. Anything behind 12 yards, it's fucking over. Put him in the fucking box.
You're talking about Abram, Max, Perryman, Chandler. What?
Bro,
you could take out Nichols on this and put fucking Cleveland on the goal line, and motherfucker, who is running the football on that?
I'm telling you right now, you could double team Crosby all you want on that side with Abram there. He's still gonna blow shit up in the fucking backfield. Watch.
Yo, and everybody has to realize something. They don't watch football. Like a lot of these guys, they hear like a particular player's name and they say, "Oh, he sucks," and they don't really watch the game. The thing about Abram is the best thing he does is going downfield. When he's going downfield, he's an all-pro player when he goes downfield. I'm not even going to say that to exaggerate. When he goes downfield, he is terrific against the run. He's terrific chasing the quarterback down. And guess what? Being that he's a safety for a linebacker, he's an excellent coverage guy for what he's asked to do. Facts. If he doesn't have to get his hips around, he'd be perfect covering those zones in those flats.
Hey, his speed is very underrated too.
He looks like he's shooting out of a cannon.
A cannon every time, bro. Like when he's in that box, he looks like he's in on every play. Like
he is in on every play. That's how he got over 100 tackles with missing the last month of football.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, man, I'm not giving up on Abram yet unless there's some type of draft capital.
Bro, let's just put it like this, bro. Perryman didn't go to the Pro Bowl because he was out here catching interceptions and locking motherfuckers up. No, he was. You run near him, he's fucking hitting your ass, and he
was obliterating motherfuckers.
Yeah,
bro.
Unless he went up against James Daniels, then it was different. But
James Daniels, bro, he rock bottomed him. That shit was terrible.
Gaffla Sali is a Jet now. He signed a 1-year deal to the New York Jets.
Yeah,
but I mean, is it any defense that y'all want to talk about mainly out of these three, or like
we seen the dime? Go back. Let me see the other packages you got. You put the base 3-4,
and then you got your nickel.
I'm loving our base D right now. I really am.
I like that classic nickel too.
Yep.
Well, I mean, this is the 4-2-5. This is what we're gonna be in. I mean,
a lot of time.
Primarily, yeah.
Go back to the base for a sec.
Yeah. Go back to that. Oh, is that what you want, right, Hammer? Which one do you want?
Base.
Oh, the base?
I want to see
the base 4-3.
Okay.
3-4.
Okay.
See,
I forgot we switched to the 3-4. My bad, bro.
But it's like, bro, this Deron Hartman can turn into fucking Nick Cross or Bubba Bolden. Like you could get some, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like,
I'm trying to figure out, bro, why is Bubba Bolden? Why? Like, I went back and watched a lot of his film, and bro, why is he in the later rounds? I think that he's gonna be.
Just went back to school, bro. It's the same thing that happened with the defensive lineman 2 years ago. He was like top guy. He ended up going like 6th round.
Yeah, but
hey, Graphk, the crazy thing though, we're saying that he's gonna go the draft. This shit that these people talk about and these mock drafts and all that stuff, they don't know how NFL teams have this guy ranked on their board. Bubba Bolden will be one of them guys that idiots will say, "Oh, he went off the board way too early" when he gets taken in the 2nd round. I don't believe it until I see it, bro. I think Bubba Bolden's going to go a lot higher than people think, bro, because the game tape matches up. You can eliminate that. Now, if there's some off the field shit, I haven't heard anything like that. Because that's what goes on down there in Miami, especially that's been a problem with that culture of the team ever since they stopped winning. They're not able to cover shit up like they used to be back in the day. But other than that, there's no reason not to pick Bubba Bolden a lot higher than people have him.
This man is available in a lot of these mocks in the 7th and the 6th. Like, I'm like, there's no way, bro. Like a talent like Bubba Bolden, but like I would take a chance on if he's there with one of those 5ths. I'm using one of those.
I'm taking it. Easy.
Yo,
Fact.
shout out to Mex on his comment in the chat. I love you, bro, but I strongly disagree with you. He said Perryman is like the Dennis Rodman, doesn't do a lot, but does what he needs to when asked. Bro is a run-stopping linebacker, bro. He does his fucking job. He was leading the league in tackles majority of the season.
I think he's phrasing that wrong. He's Dennis Rodman in a way how he tackles at the clip that Dennis Rodman
rebounds. Yeah.
I think he just phrased that wrong.
Because Dennis is the most dominant rebounder ever. And then defensively, he was a monster as well.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so, hey, if Perryman can even be mentioned in the Dennis Rodman conversation, I love it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I would say Wilt's the most dominant rebounder ever, though, man. I mean,
well, I mean, bro, he was playing against a bunch of 5'3" white boys.
I don't know about that, Doc. You need to go back and go look, man.
Hey,
Wilt was a beast, bro.
Shit, I probably would have led the league in rebounding back then, bro. Like, but shit,
bro.
I love Wilt. Love Wilt. You know what I mean? He knocked down a lot of chicks too, man. Hey, I fuck with Wilt heavy. That's my guy, man. He slayed about 2,000 of them or some shit. He said, I think 25,000. He said he different.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Listen, I see a lot of films of Wilt blocking and snatching people shit out the air. That, you know, in the 70s too, when he was on the Lakers, Wilt was a beast, bro. Like,
I had the luxury of watching Dennis Rodman, you know, as I grew up, and watching him in Detroit, the bad boy days, and then going to San Antonio, and then, you know what I mean, Chicago. Like, this man was crazy, bro. He was different, bro.
Okay, modern era is no debate, modern era, but I just can't give it to him over Wilt, man, and like Wes Unseld and them kind of guys. Them guys used to fucking and Moses Malone as well. Those guys were big time rebounders.
Yeah, well, I'll give it to Wilt, man. I mean, Dennis married himself, so you know what? You're right, bro. Wilt Chamberlain is the GOAT of rebounding. You know what I mean? Jay says, "What can we get for Perryman?" Bro, Jay, you don't want to trade Perryman. Like, at the end of the day, this is a cheap contract. Like, you don't get rid of a Pro Bowl guy on what is it, $1 million this year or some shit?
Something like that. And for the record, Rodman is a GOAT because he got to smash Carmen Electra.
I mean, I don't make him a GOAT. There's a couple of people that got to do that.
I wish I could have been one of them, damn it.
I mean, Pac slayed a lot of them too, man. So, hey, you know. Q, I seen that. I think everybody knows who my sleeper is in the draft, right? I got a few of them, but I think everyone knows my main guy is Pierre Strong Jr. And I know Scout said that too. He was like, it's probably Pierre, laugh out loud. It's Pierre Strong Jr. I love how he runs the ball. South Dakota State, that's my guy. But there's a lot of sleepers. This is a draft full of sleepers. Like, you can't really have one guy. You know, if you had to pick one sleeper, you guys, I'm gonna start with Andy, bro. Like, who was your sleeper? Like, a Tariq Woolen, I know Wasted was, you know, we were talking about that. Like, that might be your guy, right? Sleeper.
I mean, he's not sleep anymore. Everybody done woke up to him now.
Yeah, that's
everybody talking about him.
Who's your sleeper, Andy?
Cade Mays, because I've been talking about him for so long.
Guard, Tennessee.
Still asleep.
Guard from Tennessee. I like Cade Mays as well. You took him in a lot of your mock drafts early on too. I know.
Yeah, because bro, there's not many people, or there's not many players in terms of offensive linemen, bro, that can go from a zone gap scheme playing in Georgia, and then transfer over to Tennessee where they run a power gap scheme and still have a lot of success. Yeah. Like, that's hard, and he did it with both of them. He just didn't like the situation he was put in Georgia, and he's a guard, man. Like, coming into the NFL, you need versatility, and that's why I feel like we damn. Rusty, come here. Hey,
he said, "Damn,
barking, bro." Hold on.
Hey, Titan and Andy Dog been tweaking this morning. That shit is hilarious, man. Bro. Who's your sleeper then, Wasted?
David Bell.
Man, you know what?
So, Hammer, I want you to break that down when you come back to the camera. Who's yours, Wasted?
I'm about to say Marquise Bell, man.
You said who?
Marquise Bell.
So, wait, Marquise Bell.
Safety.
Where at?
Look at this motherfucker, man.
Florida.
Oh, yes. I know you're talking about.
Launch his ass.
Got you. Okay, Marquise Bell. I like that name. For sleeper for sure, because I wouldn't even remember who he was.
Is Mullen's brother in the draft?
Who?
Mullen's brother. I don't think he's.
I think he's coming out next year, right?
Yep. His brother, nice.
Yeah, he's different. He's different. Where's Hammer at, bro? Did you say David Bell?
Yeah.
Ain't no sleeper.
This motherfucker.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, like I was gonna say Jaquan Brisker, but I can't say Jaquan Brisker because he's not really a sleeper. Yeah, Jaquan Brisker's my guy. You know, Tariq Castro Fields, if he gets the right coaching, can be a guy as well.
I like him too, bro. Not a lot of people are talking about him. Castro Fields,
because he gets burnt a lot. He's very, very athletic. He's 6 foot. He's fluid when his movements. He gets around really well. He's fast. He's rangy, but he's one of them guys where he bites for that fucking pump fake.
Yeah.
So that's a coaching thing. So a lot of people aren't really talking about him, but he has some elite tape, but he has some bad tape as well.
Hammer,
so he's one of those guys.
Hammer picked a guy that put up 200 receiving yards in 2 games this year. This like over 200 yards, bro. Hey, you picked a well-oiled machine, brother. I need to know a name that everybody's like really sleeping. Don't get me wrong. I know what you mean by sleeper with David Bell because a lot of people have him fall into the 2nd, 3rd round. He's a 1st-round talent. You know what I'm saying? So you can't say he's a sleeper, but that guy, man, I don't think people were really sleeping. You know what I mean? Like he's a monster. David Bell's a monster. But I get it. You can technically say he is a sleeper though, because I mean he's falling down a lot of draft boards. Tariq Woolen,
what do y'all think about whatchamacallit's brother, man, from Georgia, Dalvin Cook's brother?
Oh, James Cook.
Yes, man. His film is elite, bro. I would love. He reminds me of our brother right down. That's probably gonna go to the joint down from the Saints, man. He reminds me a lot of that brother.
Shit. Wow.
Listen, bro. And I'm having a brain fart right now. I cannot remember this kid's name. He's a superstar running back. I'm so mad that I can't remember his name right now. Freaking from the Saints.
Damn, I'm having a fucking brain fart right now too, bro.
Oh my God, man.
Andy,
Alvin Kamara.
Alvin Kamara.
Yes, Dalvin Cook's brother. Dalvin Cook's brother reminds me a lot of Alvin Kamara. I would love if he will fall to our hands. You know, I see people have him slotted as a 1st or 2nd round pick. I have other people have him going in the 3rd or the 4th. But that would be a guy I would love for the Raiders to pick up based off of the offense that we run and the kind of offense coordinator we have, because we need guys who can catch the ball, and he's an elite pass catcher.
Buddha, we're old, bro. We're old as shit, bro. Like we old as fuck. Like, you know what I mean? We be having brain farts and shit. Hey, blame Andy. He's 18. He was just sitting there looking at us like we were stupid. So, you know what I mean? Hey, the little bro's supposed to help us out, man. He's
yeah, man.
He looking at this like that they're dying right now in front of everybody. They're dying. I'm not gonna say shit.
Nah, bro. I was just like, ain't no way this shit finna go for that long, bro. His fucking name is Alvin Kamara. He started stomping motherfuckers at the Pro Bowl.
I love Alvin Kamara, man. That's my guy. Trust and believe. Hey, man, I'm starting
though. A sleeper. Ooh. I mean, you've been talking about your safety from Kentucky, Corker.
That's another sleeper, Yusef Corker. That's my guy. Another guy that man, bruh, he could be a potential steal. Yeah, he'll be available in those later rounds. What happened?
You know who's a guy? You know who's a guy that a lot of people aren't talking about that plays guard out of Georgia, and I know it's hard to call a guy a sleeper out of Georgia, but Jamari Sawyer, man, is a guy that Sawyer, and
he plays tackle, but he'll play guard in the NFL.
Yes, he's very, very little. He can be a guard in the National Football League, man.
The Raiders met with him.
Good. Because he's the kind of guy, he reminds me of that Gabe Jackson kind of a guy that nobody will expect to have the kind of impact he has right off of the bat. But
same build and everything.
Same everything. He reminds me of that, man. I was watching him. You know, I got to get my game together, man, because let me tell you something, man. I've been watching so much film because I'm so excited for this draft. I'm excited for what we got going at the Ahern, and I want to make sure that we bring the best draft coverage on YouTube.
Yep.
Bar none.
Oh, no, we're going to. We're going to break down a lot of these players as they get drafted. Like, this is going to be fun. This is going to be like an ESPN kind of thing, bro. Like, I want to break down every guy that goes in the first. I know Andy may know more about a certain player than we do, or I may know more about a certain player. It's gonna be fun to like just bounce ideas off of each other and just really talk about all these guys that go in the first round the first day. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Hey, Josh Paschal, I like him a lot too. Bourbon, I like him a lot. He's more of a defensive end though, right? He's an edge, right? Defensive end. I like him. That's another that can be the Malcolm Kuntz in this draft. Josh Paschal. What happened?
Nah, K-Town already said, say it with me. Wasted Slayer.
And you know what's funny is that he tried to do you dirty, right? But he spelled it Salyer.
Yeah,
Sailor. It's like he spelled Kane. What are you talking about, bro?
Nah, K-Town's cool, man. He always
That's my guy.
That's my guy. That's my guy.
So out of the people that you saw in those defensive packages, those defensive fronts, do you think that there's anybody that we could draft that could possibly take over one of our starters here's job?
Right, like right now?
Like if once we draft him, yeah. One of the guys that we saw on the pictures there that was just up a couple minutes ago. Do you think that there's anybody that we could draft that could just start?
No.
Above, and there's no starters above any of these guys.
Are you talking about just edge? Or
no, in the draft, is there anybody that can start on this defense?
Oh, yeah, bruh.
Travis Jones, if we were able to get him.
Yeah, I was just about to say that, yo.
Well, we're not. So
look, I keep saying the same name, but Noah Ellis out of Idaho. He's a potential guy that can come in and start.
Starting over Hankins?
Yeah, definitely. Look, bro, you don't want Hankins to start. I'm not against it, but that guy's coming back from a back injury. You know what I'm saying? He's 30 years old.
Yeah.
You don't want him to play 60, 50% of the snaps. You want him to be a guy that can just come in and here and there. Like, you don't more of a rotational
pretty
piece.
Much the same build, too. Like,
yeah, bro. Noah Ellis can definitely come in and take
that motherfucker played at 2 pounds less than 370, bro.
Oof.
Man, bro.
That's a big boy, man. Look, I can see Matthew Butler out of Tennessee coming in and taking that nose guard kind of spot. Matthew Butler is another guy that I think is going to fall to us, that people are going to be very, very surprised. And also, what do you guys think about Fedarian Mathis, man?
I'm not the biggest fan. I'm gonna be so honest. I know. Shout out to Sanjeet, man. He picked him up in his little draft, but I mean, if he's there in the third round, you pick him because the value's there. He's a second round pick.
I don't think he's gonna be there though.
Yeah, I don't think so either. But I'm just not the biggest fan. I really feel like the drop off in terms of production really is quite a bit after Travis Jones. So I'm just not the biggest fan of the interior defensive lineman.
I was trying to bring up his stats right now, but I couldn't.
See, I think a lot of these guys fell victim to having bad Senior Bowls. You know what I mean? A lot of these guys have an extensive repertoire in college, man. They have the game tape. They got the size. Yeah, Perrion was one of them guys where he shot through the roof. But, I think a lot of these tackles, man, I think a lot of these guys are going to be better than what we think, man.
It's been really quiet as of late on the Winfrey front as well.
Bro, fucking PFF has him as a third round pick, bro.
Bro, if he's there in the third, bro, Winfrey's a Raider. I don't care.
That's a possibility, bro.
Bro, the dude.
Shout out to Cane Town.
Oh shit.
Salyer.
Jamari Salyer.
Shout out to Cane Town.
Damn, yo, he came down and put that tacky down on you, bro.
we couldn't think of Alvin Kamara, so we let Andy die a horrible death, just like we did.
It is what it is. Hey, do you think that when it's all said and done, two seasons go by, that Brandon Smith, linebacker out of Penn State, will be known as the best weak side linebacker to come out of his draft?
He could be. You know, that's my guy. I've been high on Brandon Smith for a long time because I always like these linebackers. That's a factory of linebackers out of Penn State. Like, these guys are just monsters. But
see, Brandon Smith to me, like, is one of these guys, man, that he's gonna be another boomer bust kind of guy, because Brandon Smith is like a tweener almost. You know what I mean? You don't really know what you're gonna get with him as far as like you don't know what you're gonna get out of him, man. Like, he has some elite traits, And and a lot of me really wants us to grab him, man. But I've seen him getting burnt in coverage a lot, man, a lot, and I see him missing tackles.
I get the boomer bust thing, but I think that he's one of these guys in the draft. Depending on the coaching staff where he goes is going to depend on how he plays. If Brandon Smith comes over here and plays with Patrick Graham, he can be a potential Pro Bowl talent, maybe a potential All-Pro guy later on down the line. But if he ends up in Detroit or somewhere where these deep, you know what I mean, somewhere bad where the coaching. Don't get me wrong, I like Detroit's head coach as well. But I mean, just a bad team. Look, he can be a bust. Let's just be real. Like it just depends on where he goes and the system around him. I like Brandon Smith a lot. I'm a huge fan of his work. So
yeah, we Penn State guys though, Docs.
No,
super Penn State guys, man.
Yeah, my brother goes to Penn State, man. He shout out to my brother Cash out there in Jamestown, New York right now. He actually goes to Penn State, like online though. You know what I'm saying? He's about to graduate from there soon. But what is it? His master's? You know what I mean? So after that, I was like, you know what? I rock with Penn State heavy. You know what I'm saying? But their linebackers are always, bro. They're a factory for linebackers. Like it's insane.
But that's the thing, though. It's like he doesn't play linebacker. Like he plays he plays on a position in the field, but it's not like a set position. It's like Jock. It's like Jock is just like in that place when he's dominating that place that he's in.
So where do you think Brandon Smith can go in the draft where he would succeed
second
the most?
round?
Okay, but what team do you think he would benefit the most from going over there?
Probably the Patriots.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, man.
That's kind of easy,
fast.
Right? Yeah. He sounds like a Patriot pickup too. It sounds like a guy that would go over there.
We got a couple of those guys in this class that sound like Patriot guys. Like who's the receiver out of Bama?
Oh. You're talking about that white boy, man. That dude's gonna be a fucking 6th round pick, bro. Yeah, he'll probably
and he's gonna go to the Patriots because he's another one of those.
Bro, you know what it is with him, man. Like
his
natural athleticism, man, is just the kind of guy where I think if he goes anywhere that has half of a brain, they're gonna be able to turn him into a player, man.
Who?
Smith.
Slater Bolden.
You know what I mean? His athleticism is off the charts, man.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I mean? The only thing about him, man, I mean, there's just so much upside, but the only problem is that it just seems like he's always out of position all the time. I mean, the upside is, he plays really, really well in space because of his speed. I know, like, when he came out of high school, like, people were saying that he ran like a 4.38 and all of this stuff, and I don't know how he did at his pro day. I don't have that in front of me. I don't have anything in front of me now because I'm in the car, but what I remember of him, man, he's an easy mover. He's confident in where he's going. He has, like, really quick transition. He has transitional quickness, you know what I mean? And he has a dynamic, like, kind of base. You know what I'm saying? So he's a stout tackler.
But that sounds like a guy that you would want on your team to mold and you know what I mean? And at the next level, bro. I think he can transition. I think he'd be a great pickup if he was there, and he might be there in the 3rd round. Hey, there's a guy, man. I don't know. It's been really quiet on this front. Let me ask you guys this, and I know you guys are probably say he's not going to be there in the 3rd. But let's just hypothetically, right? If Alec Pierce out of Cincinnati drops in the 3rd round, you grab him. Wide receiver out of Cincinnati.
Yes.
If he drops in the 3rd round, then yes.
Bro, that's a guy to keep an eye on, bro. Like, it's been really quiet on the Alec Pierce front. Like, look, that's a guy, bro, that could be a potential game changer. If he's there in the 3rd, I don't even care about defense at that point anymore. I don't care about the linebacker, right tackle position. If Pierce is there, you go get Pierce. Simple and plain. Waste is a favorite. Let me see. Hold on. Raiders just signed Chip Kelly to play defensive tackle.
Stupid, yo.
Harrison,
he got a thick
frame.
frame. Listen, yo, y'all gonna make me make T-shirts that say #thick frame.
Hey, bro. Hey, take advantage of it, bro. Take advantage. Halo say hammer with the scenic tour. Facts.
I'm trying to tell you guys though. I feel like there's
Trying to get to work, man.
I feel like there's only 2 receivers that we would take in this draft. Only 2. I think it's Wandale or Justin Ross. Those are the only 2 receivers I think we take.
Let me ask you a question. Why, like, so say for instance, Pickens' son is available. Why would you not take him?
If he's in the 3rd round, then fuck yeah.
Yeah, George Pickens is an animal, Doug. I don't understand why anybody wouldn't take him if he's available that late.
But no. But that's why he's gonna go in the 2nd round at the latest.
his injuries just scare the shit out of me, bro. Like he's been injured a lot during his career. Like, you know what I mean? I like George Pickens a lot. That guy can be the potential first number one receiver in this league, like easily. But it just depends.
I think he's gonna fall because of what you guys just outlined. The fact that he has been injury prone and he has some off the field issues, and
So
people are trying to stay away from that. See, but the thing is though that the off field issues weren't things that kind of align with being in a specific city. You know what I'm saying? So I can see him coming to our team with a Devontae Adams and you not really depending on him as the number one guy and developing him into a situation to where, say, maybe 3-4 years down the line, he might be a number one guy, or maybe.
Well, that's what happened with Devontae. Like,
yeah, the exact same scenario. Or
you guys,
even with Nuke.
This isn't an official. I just put this together hella quick. The official new, not the Horseman, you guys. It's not Horseman anymore. It's Mount Shieldmore. The official Mount Shieldmore show is going to be at Wasted's. This is just something I put together. The next official show with us is at Wasted Talents channel, man. You know what I mean? I wanted to do a show today, and I wanted to talk to my brothers. We got a lot going on, so I wanted to get this going so afterwards we can continue our conference call because we got a lot to talk about. We got a lot that we need to put together right now. You know what I'm saying? So I know Wasted's out there moving and grooving right now with his family. I know Andy was out moving earlier, and then Hammer's going to be at work here soon. So I want you guys. I'm not trying to bogart this shit and say this is my week because it's not. This is Wasted's week. I just wanted to kind of do something fun today. You know what I mean? Bring us all together and kind of shoot the shit for a little bit.
Hey, Wasted. You think that Brian Asamoah still come to this team?
Not from some of the moves that we made. I don't think.
Yeah,
so,
like
man.
I think that you got Diablo, you brought in Jayon Brown. Like those are the two pass coverage guys that you need, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, as much as I love the dude or his tape or whatever, I just I don't know. I don't know if it'll happen.
We're still light at the linebacker position, though. Like,
yeah, but you can get some good linebackers in the late rounds within this draft.
I'm just not. Look, he's undersized to me, man. I know that's your guys' guy. I went back and kind of watched him and checked him out. He's very undersized to me. I don't know if he's going to be able to hold up at the next level.
Bro, he's 6'2", 236 pounds.
Bro, do you see his frame? But do you see his frame? He doesn't have a thick frame. Okay.
Somebody clip that for me, please.
He doesn't have a thick frame. You know what I mean?
Okay, so what about Verone? What about Verone? That's been my guy.
Bro, I would love to have Verone McKinley.
Bro, that would be this. Verone McKinley or Kirby Joseph?
I like Kirby Joseph too. Hey, Kentucky had a sneak. Wait, Illinois.
That's
right?
Illinois.
No, Kirby Joseph's my guy, man. That's my favorite safety in the draft, man.
There's another guy in Kentucky that's a corner that I like. I forgot what his name is. But
so answer the question.
I like Kirby Joseph. You bring him back over here with Nate Hobbs. You know what I mean? I like that.
Hell no, fuck that. I'm taking Verone McKinley.
No, I'm taking Verone, bro. But I like Joseph as well.
Okay, what about you, Hammer?
You come on, bro. We've had this conversation over and over and over again. Verone McKinley. I'm all about that secondary out of Oregon for the last couple of years, man. They always have one special talent in that secondary that, like, right away grabs my attention. Yeah, we got to have him.
Hey,
you were high on Javon Holland last year.
It was Javon Holland, right?
Yeah.
That was the guy. Yeah, hey, Andy, that was the guy that's going to come in, right, and be that guy, right? Like, that was the guy that everybody said was going to be whack at the next level and came in and destroyed shit for Miami, right?
Yeah, from the same guy that said Solomon Thomas was going to be good.
Hey, he had like 3.5 sacks in the first half of the season. I'll take it.
Listen.
And then did what?
Andy, I think.
And then he earned himself a contract with the New York Jets. Simple as that.
Well, good luck with that.
But you got to understand something, though. Robert Saleh is a guy who was there at the beginning of his career, and I think it's going to be like
Robert Saleh was there for his entirety of his career. Yeah, Robert Saleh was the dumbass that was playing
him out of position. Yeah, like that's why I was shocked that Solomon went and signed with them because I'm like, if you playing him out of position his whole career, why are you going to play under him again? Like that's weird. Like,
bro, I don't think anybody else probably had an offer in on his ass, man. I don't know that to be true. I'm just talking out of my ass to be honest with you.
Said, you know what? I'm gonna get to play next to Quinnen Williams. Yeah, let me.
That's right.
Let me do that.
and they're going to get another defensive end in the top 10. They'll probably get
Bro,
George.
they're gonna get Thibodeau, bro.
Was it George Snuffleupagus from Purdue or
Laftis?
Yeah,
Yes,
whatever
That's
the
a
hell
guy.
his name is.
That's a guy that I see falling in the first round. I don't see George.
No, I don't
Karlaftis
think
going
so
that
because
fucking high.
remember Ojabo got hurt, so I feel like Karlaftis, his stock went up because Ojabo got hurt because nobody's gonna take Ojabo in the first round.
But see, there's a guy that you're not thinking about, and you got a brother coming out of Georgia that is probably going to be better than a lot of these fucking guys.
Who, Walker?
Yes,
Bro, he's not gonna fall. That motherfucker's gonna be a first-round pick.
I'm not saying that Walker's going to fall. I'm
I
saying
like
that that's going to affect George Karlaftis being up where they said he was going to be. Walker and Johnson, the two, because Johnson's another guy that was from Georgia and he transferred to Florida State.
Yeah.
Walker and Johnson are going to go higher. Yes. Walker
And
and Johnson are going to go higher than a lot of people think. I think the two guys that everybody has up there, my bad. Go ahead, bro.
No. You good, bro. No, I'm cutting in on you. All I wanted to say is I feel that Jermaine Johnson's going to be a superstar at the next level. Go ahead, bro.
Yo, I'm telling you, the guys that everybody thinks are going to be the guys like Hutchinson and stuff like that, I don't think that they're going to go as high as people think. I think either Hutchinson or Thibodeau is going to fall. I'm hearing rumors that there's a top 5 pick that everybody has in the top 5. They say it's going to fall. And somebody hasn't been into. I think it's Thibodeau too.
It's going to be Thibodeau. Yeah.
I think it's Thibodeau as well.
He didn't work out, bro. No, but like, bro.
I love Thibodeau's game, though, bro. I get it. You know, I mean, it's kind of like, you know, like you say, he didn't work out. It's kind of like the what's my guy over at LSU, the corner that's going to go top 10? Stingley, like Derek Stingley, like him being out.
Top 10?
Oh yeah, definitely.
You said Stingley? You think it's top 10?
I do. Talent wise, he's a top 10 pick.
I think Stingley's top 15.
I mean,
I think he's gonna fall out of the top 15 though, because he has he has top 10 talent, but he has fucking lower third tape. His tape the last 3 years has been bad. 2 years, I mean. His tape, like we're projecting him in the national championship season. He was a dog. He's one of the best corners I've ever seen at the college level. But after that, he doesn't tackle well. He makes a lot of mistakes, man. And I can see him falling out of it. If he doesn't go to like the Vikings, I can see him falling.
I don't see Hutchinson falling at all. I think Detroit takes him.
Yeah, I think Thibodeau's the one that's gonna fall.
I like Stingley, bro. I think Stingley, if he does fall somehow, some way, well, he ain't gonna fall the first. There's no fucking way. He'll be a top 20 pick regardless.
How far do you think Ojabo falls now because of his injury?
I still think he'll be a late first rounder to me. I'm like, he's that talented, bro. Like, you have to, if you're already a great team, right, and you're building for the future, stash him away for a little bit. That's
like Green Bay, right? Like Green Bay,
yeah, like a Green Bay.
Darius Smith, and then gained one of our firsts.
Yep.
See, they need players this year though.
Hey, put him over there with Rashawn Gary. Put him over there with Rashawn Gary with your guy. Wasted.
Yes, sir. But look, I'm gonna tell you just like this, man. David Ojabo, I think, falls out of the first round because of the fact that he was raw to begin with. He was a project to begin with. You know what I mean? And a lot of people kind of feel like he got off because he was playing next to Hutch. So now he has an injury on top of the fact that people weren't sure about him to begin with. So I see him being another guy that might fall out of the first round or like into the late 20s. The late 20s. And then for you to take him.
That's where the Packers pick.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the Green Bay Packers are a team that have to replenish because what they did was they swung big on Aaron Rodgers and they're going to try to rebuild around
receiver. They need a receiver. They never.
Well, they have our pick to get a receiver, and they have our pick in the second round again to get another receiver. So it's like they can take Ojabo and they'll be like, all right, we'll wait a couple months.
Yeah. I don't think they're at liberty to do that if they want to continue to win. They have to take two guys with these early round picks because they have 4 early round picks. They have their second, they have our second, they have our first, and they have their first and their second. So with those 4 picks, they need guys that are going to produce right out the gate.
The Chiefs may get them too, but I know the way the AFC West is set up right now, you want to win right now, right? Like you want to compete. I don't know if you have enough time to sit him down like that. Hey, he said Hammer with the single pull on the parallel parking. Nice work. Yeah, that was some cold. That was some cold shit. Hammer just. Yep. That was some
Hey
real
man,
New York
I
shit.
think Hammer has a backup camera that is helping his skills there, but you know,
I mean, who doesn't have that?
You're on mute.
besides the point.
So I wasn't really looking at it though.
Nah, this motherfucker was staring at that
I'm
shit.
used to this shit, bro. This is what I do every day.
Hey, where do you guys think Falele goes in the draft? Where do you think he falls to?
Third round.
Why can't he just come to us?
He's a third rounder, bro.
That's a big boy right there, man.
Yeah, man. That could be Trent Brown without the. See, the problem with him, man. When I see him, I see Trent Brown. But Andy had to hit me over the head with the newspaper with him. His feet, bro. He don't have.
No, but I was only doing that because we were talking about possibly taking him in the second, and I was just like, fuck no. But if he gets into the third, then take his big ass. Like, it's okay.
Pause.
Yo, listen. I would take him in the second just based off of the frame, right? Because
Yeah, we know how you like them frames.
Andy, listen. Andy, your frame
Hey,
the motherfucker too.
Hey, he's got a thick frame.
Hey, Doc.
He's got a thick frame.
Listen. On the real though, if he comes into the National Football League and he gets drafted, right? He's the biggest player in the league. Day one. So that matters, right? That's a guy that has an elite build. So now all you got to do is put the football knowledge in him and get him. No, listen, you are never get me to say that again.
No, that's grown up.
Oh, I'm not.
Yeah. Bro, Andy, that's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. Listen, this is the positives of Neil Farrell. Like, he's got a thick frame. That's pause, right?
I'm not.
Hey, bro, that's never gonna be not funny,
Yo,
bro.
Fuck all of y'all. Everybody
When we open up the show at the Ahern Hotel, that will be the thing that is opening it up.
Pause.
Andy, thank you and fuck you. Yo, at the same time.
What's good, big frames?
Hey, they said that we should have called ourselves the thick frames, though, bro. That had me dying, bro.
That should have me dying through the fourth.
Somebody said 3.5 men and a bunk bed.
Hey, shout out to Jose. Fantastic Four right here. Let's go, Nation. We are now Mount Shieldmore, you guys. The GOAT Shield Talk. I'm telling you, hey, I'm thinking I like that Shield Talk too. We may have to put like GOAT Talk and then like scribble out the GOAT where you can still see it and have it be like Shield Talk. You know what I mean? Like, so you can still have it GOAT and Shield related. I like that. I like that.
You got the Shield Talk on Mount Shieldmore, or you got the GOAT Talk on Mount Shieldmore. Whatever way you want to do it, it works.
All right, let me get my ass inside to work, y'all, and we will talk on the conference in a little bit.
My brother, do your thing.
Yo, Andy and Docs, y'all got the hats are fucking insanely fire, bro. I love them, both of them. I gotta get both. Like Andy, I gotta get the bucket, yo, because I always rock the bucket.
I'm wearing the bucket. I'm wearing the bucket with these joints because we had to. Since Graphk put his glasses on, man, now I gotta do my thing, man. We got the Oakley joints with the Raider logo on them. You feel me?
Yeah, crazy, man.
You got the fucking logo right there.
I've had these since I was 4 years old, yo. 4 years old.
You full of shit.
I swear to God.
I've had those glasses when
these. I was 4 years old when I got these glasses. My grandma gave me.
I'm wearing them Oakley visors at the flag game with the bucket hat. Hey, Graphk, you gotta throw in the bucket hat. We both gotta be rocking bucket hats at the flag game.
Which y'all gonna be out there like y'all coaches and shit.
Yeah, man, just cooking y'all motherfuckers up.
Right, we out here. We gonna be out there styling, man. Yeah, my grandma gave me these when I was like, I think I was 4 or 5 years old when I got these, bro. Like dead ass. They've been sitting in the little glasses case for years. Let me see. Shout out to everybody. He said 3.5 men in a bunk bed. Bro, that shit was hilarious, bro.
See, these are the Gucci's right here. My wife bought these for me a couple of years ago.
Those are fire.
These are my favorite joints.
Those are fire.
Appreciate it, man. 3
men and a baby. Huh? Yeah,
I call Andy the baby from The Hangover anyway.
What? They don't make these anymore. I don't see these anymore.
Was that a fidget spinner?
Yeah, the little.
Oh, that's dope. Yeah, you got
Yeah.
the Raiders fidget spinner.
My son's got Raiders everything in here, bro. And then I steal it from him and I put him in the man cave.
They don't have no choice.
Yeah, they'll play with it for like 2 days, and then I'll go steal it out their room and go put and bring it in here.
Straight buck. Hey, man.
Waste
Hey,
my
Anthony,
talent.
Wasted always rock the Gucci.
My man's out there with them. Hey, them joints is fire, bro. For real.
What?
The Gucci joints.
Yeah, I know.
Happy. Hey, I love his game too. Ronnie Rivers. That's the running back, right? Running back out of Fresno State.
I've never seen anything on him. I heard about him, man. Fucking another
YouTuber lie
YouTuber was
to
talking
you.
about
I don't know who in the hell Ronnie Rivers is.
Yeah, running back, Fresno State.
Bro, there's positions that I do not look into when I'm doing draft shit, bro. And running backs is one of them.
Let me show you. This year,
Bro,
he had
back to the blue blockers.
he had a down season this year though. He only had 788 yards and 5 TDs. That's fire, son. That's fire. He's from the Bay. He probably grew up a Raider fan. He's from Brentwood. I don't think he played all games this year though. But he'd be a sneaky pickup in the later rounds.
Brentwood is a very nice area.
Very nice. Right next to Antioch. Right outside of Antioch. Brentwood's beautiful.
Brentwood is where OJ Simpson and fucking
No.
Kardashians.
That's the LA Brent. Like this Brentwood is in the Bay.
Oh, yeah, okay. I
Yeah.
thought you talking about Brentwood in LA.
Nah. Let me see. Yeah, Fresno State has a great running back duo. Yeah, one. So there was 2 guys over there. It was pretty much a what's up? I had that since I was a kid too, son. No, you're not putting that on your backpack. That's mine, bro. Leave it alone. My
Bro,
son,
I'm convinced that Graphk was born with one of those Raider tats, bro.
You said what?
I said I'm convinced that you were born with one of those Raider tats already.
Yeah, it's probably this one right here. This one's disgusting. Like this one is just yeah.
This was like, oh, when he's born and shit with the Raider shield on him. USDA, boom, Raiders.
Yeah, but for real, they stamped me up. They hit me with a brand. Let me see where y'all gonna draft day in Vegas. I'm trying to pull up the Raider. Ahern, perfect transition, my brother. 300 West Sahara, Las Vegas, Nevada. We will be there Thursday for the first round, and we'll be there also all day Friday for the second round, third round, and then potentially there on Saturday as well for the 4th, 5th, and 7th.
Right.
So we don't have. That's fake, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, you know the crazy thing? I'm gonna call this right now. I think that Nick Ziegler is gonna find a way to get back into the second.
By trading what?
But yeah, but
he's not trading Mullen.
Oh, bring those over here, man. Bring those over here.
It all depends on what they're getting back in there for.
When Mullen goes out, I mean, when Ziegler goes out and says, you can never have too many corners in this league, that sounds like a guy to me that is not trading Mullen. Okay? So,
bro, but you know what?
One of the GOATs, Napoleon Kaufman, training camp in Napa.
Brother, I feel like what they can do to get back into the seventh, into the second, is to trade future draft consideration. Yeah, and also a player. Now, who's the player, right? Could it be a Foster Moreau and a future pick? Could it be Darren Waller?
No.
Could it be?
We got to stop with that, man. Waller ain't going nowhere, bro. Unless you get Isaiah Likely out of Coastal Carolina and you try to build him up to be that next Waller. I think that these guys had a plan. They knew DC was going to be here. They knew Devontae was probably going to be an option. They knew Waller and Renfro was here. You don't get rid of your star tight end, man. You don't, bro. Like, I don't care what can you get in the first or second round this year that's going to be better than Waller right now? Nobody. Like, why do you trade him? Like, you know what I mean?
The reason why I think trading future picks is the way to go is because you could just keep doing that shit every year. It's like, oh, we're going to trade our 2023 pick to get into the 2022 second round. Mm-hmm. And then in 2023, when you don't have a first round, you can say, all right, we're going to trade our 2024 pick to get back into the first. You can keep doing that shit every year until you're like, you know what? This roster's it's built, and we can go without a first or second.
Yeah, it's almost like robbing Peter to pay Paul. The thing I need to see with Waller, and this is you know, my spidey sense is tingling, is the fact that I haven't really seen much from him in this offseason as when it pertains to the Raiders. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't know of a guy, and I spoke about this on my show. A lot of people were saying it's clickbaity, but I'm just using deductive reasoning. You got a guy that is a top 3 player at his position in the National Football League that's getting paid top 15 money. And where
No,
do the Raiders
bottom.
get that money?
Lower now. It's 16 people now above him.
So okay, so where do you get that money from? You know what I
For
mean?
Waller?
How do you? Yes, where do you get the money now this year? You know what I mean?
Well,
And the guys don't go out. Guys
you
don't
can't.
go out and
You can't
and
this year.
that's what I'm saying.
No,
And
but
people,
you can't because he's not allowed to negotiate a deal until next year.
Bro, it doesn't matter where he goes. He's gonna make what he's making this year, the 6.8 or 7 million.
Yeah.
He can't
So-
get paid
so-
any more than that.
All right,
His extension talks can't begin until next offseason.
Yeah.
So even if you trade him, he can't negotiate another contract when he gets traded.
No, because the contract that he signed, it says that he cannot negotiate another deal or another extension cannot be made until this season, next season, whatever it is. So his contract, it's like that's probably the best contract fucking Gruden Mayock did.
Yeah, I you know what the thing is, man. When I see Clutch Sports involved,
Yeah.
and there's no, you know,
always.
and listen, I listen, and I don't want. And let me preface this by saying I don't want Darren Waller to go anywhere. I don't want us to trade him.
Hell
I think
no.
Darren Waller's a special talent. He's one of my favorite Raiders, and I hope that he's happy with what's going on. I don't see people going out and getting new representation without trying to force themselves out somewhere. And Clutch Sports are the people who are routinely responsible for some of the worst holdouts in fucking professional sports.
Wasted. This was gonna happen, though, my brother. This next year, he'll be probably the highest paid tight end. He'll be a Raider, and Clutch gets what they want. Waller gets what he wants, and we get what we want. At the end of the day, like I think Waller's he's gonna have a nice, sizable contract extension next year, and it is what it is. This guy knows right now he can't really do too much. He has to play under the contract that he has right now. You know what I mean? Like you can't even hold out at this point because then for what? You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah. So if that's the case and that's the caveat we're playing under, then I'm for that. But
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
and it's the thing. I'm not a guy who's like, oh, Darren Waller. It's not about him personally. I just see a guy who is so damn talented at his position
yes.
and coming in and having to play like he's just anybody. He's not just anybody, bro. How many names in the National Football League can you name before you get to Darren Waller that's at his position? Maybe 2.
Fucking Cleveland Furrow's making more money than him.
Maybe 2. And it's like, I'm like, well, damn, how's that even possible? And then I saw him getting a new agent, and I'm like, well, that's not good because you normally get a new agent when you want more money.
Hey, bold take right here. Waller takes Travis Kelce's spot as a top tight end this year with Tyreek Hill gone. I think that Waller will be the best tight end in the league.
No.
Period. Hey, yes, the Raider, Lucky Dragon. Yes, it's the old Lucky Dragon. It's called Ahern now. It's the old Lucky Dragon. Now it's called the Ahern Hotel. Shout out to Goody Good. What's up, y'all? First, congrats, Docs, on the sponsor. Appreciate you, my brother. Can't wait to the Ahern to link up with you guys. Likely tight end is to upgrade Foster, not trading Waller. This is facts.
Yep.
I said this on a show on a few shows ago. I said, look, if you go get Likely, you're trying to pair up that Gronk and Hernandez type duo at tight end. You know what I mean? I think that they're not. If we do get a Likely like that, we're just not sold on Foster Moreau. He has not done enough to be that true number 2 guy. You know what I mean? He's just too up and down.
Isaiah Likely jumps off the page, man. He jumps off the page.
Bro, over 900 receiving yards and 12 TDs in Coastal Carolina this past year. That's crazy. Like that's a guy you want to bring in to be that guy.
This man Gronk is just dominant, dog.
Yeah,
dude.
He'll probably come back one more year.
Look, let me read this shit. And they're comparing him to Kelsey. So they're both 32. Receiving yards, 10,675 for Gronk, 10,297 for Kelsey. So Gronk wins. Receiving touchdowns, 107 to Kelsey's 69.
Thank you, sir.
And then first team All-Pro, he has 4 to Kelsey's 3. Super Bowl wins, 4 to Kelsey's 1. This dude is fucking crazy, man.
Yeah, Gronk. Listen, man, there aren't too many people in the history of football that you can mention with him at that position.
I got a good one. Do you think in recent history Gronk's prime was the best prime of any other player?
Any other player or that position?
No, any other player, because we're talking about his prime. His prime didn't, he got injured a lot, so his prime didn't last a lot, like extremely long, how some other players did. But his prime though was super fucking dominant. Like We're talking about 107 touchdowns. Are you kidding me? Like,
I mean, there's other guys that you can mention, like LaDainian Tomlinson's
no.
prime,
In recent
Adrian
history,
Peterson's prime.
recent history.
That is to me, that's recent history. I mean,
Okay, in the last 20 years.
LaDainian Tomlinson's in the last 20 years. You know, Adrian Peterson, Larry Fitzgerald. I mean, all of these guys.
Larry Fitz, yeah, that's a
Megatron,
good one.
Megatron. I mean, Adrian Peterson, Larry Fitz, Megatron, all these guys. It's not like Gronk is reigning supreme over any of these guys. And
I
not
got
for nothing.
another question. I know both you guys want Julio or would love Julio. I think Emmanuel Sanders is the best option.
You out of your mind.
Wait. Okay, usually I'm the one that comes with top-notch fuckery. Emmanuel Sanders?
Yeah.
E-Man? No way.
I look, don't get me wrong. I like E-Man, but isn't he going to be 37 this year?
Bro, did you not see what this man was doing in Buffalo with Stephon Diggs next to him?
No, I understand that. But would you rather have a 33-year-old Julio or a 37-year-old Emmanuel Sanders?
Sanders, because that motherfucker's going to play.
Did he officially retire?
My God. Andy, stop. Please, stop it.
No, he didn't retire.
I thought.
Stop, man.
Hey,
Stop,
that's
bro. Please. Stop. Please, stop it.
Bro, y'all crazy.
Stop it, bro. Like, and guys, when we say Terrell Owens, I know everybody's mentioning T.O. and they're mentioning Moss. That was over 20 years ago when they first. I mean, their primes were damn near 20 years ago. If you really look at it, man,
bro.
Because like you figured. Go ahead, brother. I'm sorry.
No. Go ahead.
No, I was saying like 20 years ago, like Randy Moss was drafted, what, like 98?
Somewhere around there, yeah.
Like 98, 90, like, you know, that's a long time ago, man. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that they weren't still in their prime 20 years ago, but when we think about Randy Moss, the best he ever played, his best was 20 years ago. The year with the Patriots. How long ago was that? That was 2000 and what? That year that him and Brady went nuts.
Shit, I don't remember, bro. That was a long
Julio's
time
last
ago.
2 years have consisted of 400 yards and 700 yards.
Well, look, we all seen that.
That's 1,100 for 2 years. Emmanuel Sanders has 14 and a half.
Why don't we keep it simple? Why don't we just look? The Patriots just traded for Devontae Parker. It looks like Nelly may be a post-June cut. Bring Nelson Aguilar back. There goes your number 2 right there.
Nelly. I would bring Nelly back because he has good synergy with Carr.
He ain't getting nowhere near $13 million. That motherfucker gonna get.
But he has a rapport with DC. You know, he loved being a Raider. You know what I'm saying? He had the outburst once against Miami, and the locker room needed to hear that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a leader. That's a leader in the locker room. I love what Nelson did. And look, he wanted to be there, but you can't turn down that $13 to $15 million deal from the Patriots. That's what you went to the Raiders. Look, DC helped you build that rapport up to go get that money. And then this last year, I think he only had like 400, 500 receiving yards.
Yeah, 460 yards, bro.
Yeah. So I mean, if he gets cut or if N'Keal Harry gets cut, you could potentially bring one of those guys in and just see what they.
I'm not bringing in N'Keal Harry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but see, this is the thing
Brian
about.
Edwards at that point.
Listen, but this is the thing about bringing in Nelly, right? If you're gonna bring in Nelly, why would Nelly want to get back into a situation where the guy that was calling the plays one of your worst seasons is the head coach?
Because what McDaniels did was he built that offense on some dink and dunk shit to try to eliminate the turnovers from Mac Jones, which Mac Jones still had a lot of them. But Mac Jones is a rookie quarterback. This is a whole different offense. You got DC, a 3-time Pro Bowler, should have been 4 last year. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just be real. Like, this guy's he would thrive in this system moving forward. I think Josh McDaniels created that offense around Mac Jones to make sure, you know what I mean? There's not a lot of deep shots. Like, there was only a few, bro, that I can even look at that he threw for over 50 yards.
He let Cam Newton launch it deep more than Mac Jones.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I mean, Cam Newton's a former MVP. I'm just saying, if you're the player, if you're that player, and this is your last memory, would you want to go and play for that? You know what I'm saying? We don't know.
Would you want to go back with Derek Carr, the man who got you $13 million?
And that's the thing. It's like, is it that or is it the coaching? Because, you know what I mean? Like, if you're the player, you're thinking, well, man, the last time I was with McDaniels, this is the way he was calling. And I know we got a rookie quarterback. Yeah. But as the player, do you put yourself in that position again?
I like
I
Sammy
would.
Watkins too. I like the Sammy. That would be a sneaky pickup, man, to move him at the second. That'd be nice. I think Sammy Watkins, if he could stay healthy, would be a
Yeah,
steal.
yeah. Earn that's a good pickup. Because when we talk about these guys that we bringing in, like your best ability is your availability, but sometimes you got to swing big on really really elite talent because when they fall from where they were, they're still better than 75% of the league at their position if you're not depending on them. I
So
feel
like
like having
John Ross.
Devontae Adams.
Look, Roland said there was a game where Mac Jones had 3 pass attempts in Buffalo.
Well,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
but
true.
he
But
won
in
that game.
Buffalo, that's probably snow, right? It was probably a snow game.
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
it was
and
freezing.
they won that game.
Okay, yeah. Because I was thinking, if you're in Buffalo, he probably handling the ball off a lot.
No, it
Um,
was
yeah,
that snow game. It was that snow game. It was like motherfucker had 1 pass completed in that game or something like that. And Josh Allen was still trying to launch that bitch the whole game.
Yeah. Shout out to
Mac
Lowrider.
Jones don't have an arm either. He don't have that kind of
No,
arm.
not at all.
Even if he wanted to go deep, he really kind of can't. You know what I mean? So he's very limited.
I
He's
hope
definitely
that,
not Derek Carr.
I hope that we're sleeping Lowrider on DeMarcus Robinson. I really do, because I think he could be a nice deep threat. But, let's just be honest. You look at his stats up to this point, they're not great. But also you got to realize, too, he did play behind, Tyreek Hill. Kelsey was the guy over there. They had
But
a
he's
lot of
gonna
guys.
play behind Devontae, Renfro, and Waller. So it's like,
Yeah, so it may be the same situation. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't really know. I think DeMarcus Robinson is going to be that guy. He's going to be like our Zay Jones, right? Like somebody that can here and there put up a big play, but we're not going to expect a lot out of him. You know what I'm saying? Like
but
Zay had the
he allows you to be able to spread your
Yeah.
formation out and go 5 wide, and he's a good player. So
yeah, facts. Gustavo,
Yeah, I mean,
go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut because I couldn't see. But my thing is that when you got a Devontae Adams, you got a Darren Waller, you got a Hunter Renfro, you have all these guys, you can swing for the fences and hope that you get the best out of a guy who used to be great. I think this is the perfect situation for a guy like a Julio Jones or Sammy Watkins because you really don't need to depend on them.
Oh, and bro, Devontae Adams and Chandler Jones, picking those 2 guys up, those are 2 names where
AJ Green.
Yeah, bro, AJ Green too. Yeah, like these guys will say, I believe in what they're doing over there. They want to win now. And it's smart for a Julio or AJ Green to say, you know what, I'll go to the Raiders right now because I want to win. I don't have to be that number 1 guy that I was in Cincinnati or Atlanta. You know what I mean? I could just be that veteran presence.
God damn, bro.
Can you imagine being a Julio, bro? Another red zone threat? Like, that's crazy, bro. With him and Waller and Devontae.
Dude, Waller, Julio, Adams, Renfro. Holy shit.
You're putting up 7 in the red zone every time.
The defense is just shitting themselves at that point, bro. Like, what the fuck?
What do you do? Like, what do you do,
bro?
bro?
You could literally say, all right, first down, we going to Devontae. If that don't work, then we're gonna go to Waller. If that don't work, then we'll throw it up to Julio. You know what? Fuck it. We still got Renfro, so let's go for it on 4th down. Go to Renfro. It's
There
like,
you go.
God damn, bro. Like,
That's why, bro, I really want to look at Julio and AJ Green. I think they're going to hold out for a while. You know what I mean? Post June, they want to see if anybody's going to bite because of their names. Try to
would
get
you
as much
rather
money as they can.
Julio or Stephon Gilmore?
Me, personally, y'all going to hate me on this. I want Julio.
Okay, what about you, Wasted? You want Julio or Stephon Gilmore? And they're not. They'll probably make around similar money.
I'd rather have Julio. I like this young corner room, bro. I love this young corner room. I think that Averett's going to be great. I think that Rocky Sin's
Okay, but you're taking Tyron over Julio, right?
Yes.
Okay.
No, that's not even. I wouldn't even think about that.
But you're also taking Tyron over Gilmore, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. That's a dynamic playmaker at safety, and you can move him around. He's versatile. I like Gilmore. Don't get me wrong. Those injuries, man. I know, and you guys are gonna say Julio Jones, the injuries as well, but he doesn't. Like I say, he doesn't have to be that number 1 guy. If Gilmore comes in, he's the number 1 corner. Like, can you?
But we want a number 1 corner. We ain't have a number 1 corner in forever.
But bro, like, I think we have a bunch of solid number 2s, and someone that could potentially, like a Rocky Sin. Who's to say that Gilmore? You know what I mean? Mullen won't come out and just shine this year. I don't know.
This man said you don't know football if you want Julio Jones.
Hey, I guess
that just hurt my brain.
I guess I don't know football, brother. We the people. He a negative motherfucker anyway. He always come in here and drop negative ass shit. Shout out to the We the People, man. Always choosing violence, my guy, my guy. Andy, are you going to do a show on offensive formations? I like that. Shout out to Ready for Life.
Yeah, it's a lot harder though, because it's like fucking hundreds of offensive formations than just defensive fronts. But I could do it. Yeah.
Shout out to Ricardo, man. My brother. What's good, Graph? I brought this question to Andy the other night. Would you trade next year's first round pick and package it with a player or a fifth this year to the Jets for both of their second round picks this year? Damn. That's a lot to take. That's a lot to take in. So let me see. He said trade next year's first round pick and package it with the player or a fifth this year to the Jets for both their second round picks. So basically we move up and get 2 seconds, but we trade our
player
first
and our future first.
Okay, but who's the player?
I don't know. Fucking.
Hey, fellas, listen, I just wanted to say peace to everybody in the chat.
Yeah.
Peace to my brothers. I got to get on the road, yo.
No, it's all love, my brother. We had you for too much time anyway. I know you was out there taking time from your family. It's all good, King. Hey, let's get on a conference here in the next hour or so. We're about to get out of here in a second anyway.
All right, definitely, y'all. We gonna get together a little later, man. But I'm about to get on the road.
When you still available for the film thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
set it up. Set it up. I'm ready.
Okay.
All right. So
Andy,
tonight
I'll be home because
tonight on Andy's channel, film
now.
breakdown. Film breakdown on Andy's channel tonight. Film breakdown will waste it. And Andy, and I'm gonna try and come over there and just play the chat. You know what I'm saying?
God damn, that's gonna be lit.
Andy, set it up, bro. Because I'll be home in like an hour. So we good, bro. We lit.
My brother, man, be safe, bro. I gotta think about that,
fellas.
Ricardo.
Fellas, let me get. I'm still in the parking lot now. Let me get off this phone, man.
All right, brother. Do your thing, King. We'll talk to you later.
All
right. So the player is going to be. The player is.
Because that's what I'm worried about. Okay, Cardo put he followed it up with this. Maybe Foster, Abram, or Klee. Okay,
yes,
so
I do.
So basically, he's saying you send off our first next year in Foster, Abram, or Klee, and maybe the fifth. Is it in our fifth this year? Because he said a fifth.
He meant or. So
okay. So a first next year and a player to pick up 2. Oh, instantly, bro. Instantly. So then this year
I told him though. Shout out to Ricardo. I just told him. I said I don't think that New York does that because they need players now. You know they're kind of fucked.
But bro, that would be beautiful to have 2 seconds this year, a third.
Yeah, because the 2 seconds is pick 35 and 38.
Yeah. Oh, bro, I would definitely do that. But yeah, the Jets, like Andy said, I think that kind of takes that away from it, right? They need players now. And the way the Jets
say this,
with
the fucked up situation that Green Bay's in, do you think, or two-part question, what do you think Jordan Love's draft value is? Trade value?
I don't think he has any trade value.
Really?
I mean, you maybe get a later round pick. I mean, what are you going to get? I mean, maybe there's a team
I
that
think
takes
you can get a third.
A third? Bro, did you see what he looked like against Kansas City last year?
No, I saw.
That was terrible.
But
I think at most you get a fifth.
Jordan Love can get traded on draft night?
Yes. To be honest, if Green Bay was smart, they would be trying to do that now.
Abram for Jordan Love, I'd do it. Would you?
Right? Yeah, hell yeah. Because you have a potential, a guy that could potentially come in and be that next guy, right? But at the end of the day, why do that when Jordan Love, like he's just going to be sitting the same way he's sitting in Green Bay?
Yeah, and you got to take on that fucking contract, that first round contract.
Yeah, so yeah, and then what do you pay him with that second deal? Like what kind of like you know what I mean? Look, Jordan Love, he's going to Seattle, right? Go to Seattle, go somewhere where they need a quarterback. Look, to be honest, I'd keep Abram over Jordan Love at this point. I would. I was wrong about that. Let me see. Over there, funking in the comment section. Bradbury over Gilmore for real. Yeah, but if you don't have to give up any draft capital to get Bradbury, if he gets cut, I definitely want Bradbury over Gilmore.
For sure.
Yeah, but you got to give up some stuff to do that. You know what, man? We're coming up on 2 hours, you guys. I know Andy's going to be doing the film breakdown today. And what are we doing? Is it Bilal Nichols?
Bilal Nichols, baby.
Okay, so Bilal Nichols tonight, you guys, on Raiders Football Talk. If you guys want to come check that out, we'll be over there tonight. I'll be over there as well. I'm going to play the chat. You know what? What time is WrestleMania? I'm gonna pop in and out. I'll tell you that because I got to watch that with my sons today. But
Yeah.
but I want to play the chat. I will at least get some questions in because it's kind of hard to do that when you guys are breaking film down. You know what I'm saying? So,
Oh, yeah, for sure.
but Raiders football talk tonight, you guys. Wasted and Andy breaking down film on Bilal Nichols. I love it. That's some of my favorite work when these guys break down film. You know what I'm saying? So we'll be over there. I appreciate everybody pulling up tonight. Wipe them feet. Hit them thumbs up, you guys. Subscribe to the channel on the way out. And also subscribe to Raiders Football Talk. Subscribe to Hammer's House. And subscribe to Wasted Talent on YouTube.
That
Let's run
5K,
these numbers
man.
up.
It's
Run
so
them numbers
close.
up. Run them numbers up for my brothers, man. Let's get all those guys up to 5K. You know what I'm saying? All of them. Every
most
single one of them
definitely.
before the draft, man. Yeah, man. Appreciate you, bro, for pulling up, man.
For sure.
Shout out to the chat. Love you guys, man. I'll catch you guys later, man. Most
Mount
definitely.
Shieldmore.
Mount Shieldmore. The new name, you guys. Mount Shieldmore. You know what I'm gonna do on the way out? I'm gonna play it one more time, man. I'm gonna play it one
Gotta
more time.
retire it.
The Four Horsemen is dead, you guys. We're gonna
No,
play
it's
this one more time.
retired.
Yeah,
I
it's
did it.
retired. Mount Shieldmore is officially here. Us for it. You're gonna see that thumbnail here soon with all four of us on that Mount Rushmore. Mount
Finally, man. That fucking
Shieldmore.
picture, man.
Appreciate you guys. Love y'all, man. One last time for the last time. You already know, man.
That the mere mention of their name inspires reverence, caution, and maybe even fear. Of course, I'm talking about the Four Horsemen.